How you guys doing today? I hope you got your pens, pencils, or any writing utensil because I'm here to explain to you on how to become rich from a minimum wage job. Now, of course, it's not going to be easy. Becoming rich is not easy. Most people aren't rich. They're either poor or they, you know, are in poverty. And it is what it is. So, to begin, I think it's really important that we define what rich is. Making a lot of income. Okay. And people who can make a lot of income, they could be your medical doctor, they could be your athlete, they can be anyone above like the median household income. Let's say if you're in the United States, $250,000. Okay. I'm going to put that as rich. All right. So you work a minimum wage job, you work in retail, you're working in fast food, etc. You're either in a rural area, inner city, whatever location. What you will want to do is you want to work as many hours as you possibly can. And the reason why you want to work as many hours as you possibly can is because that is going to condition you and your mindset and your body to work for long periods of time. You're not going to be, playing the 40-hour work week like, let's say, people in the 50s and 60s done. You're going to have to work way more than that. Now, of course, as I stated before, you will be working most likely in retail or fast food. And in those type of jobs, you don't have a set schedule. You get let go early, or sometimes you are, on the clock over your period of time. So if you are not able to get more hours at your job, what you will want to do is get a second job. That's going to be extremely difficult. Okay. Everyone is trying to, get another job. They're trying to apply for another job and they're not capable of doing that. So, what your goal is going to be is you're going to have to figure out how to juggle both those jobs so that you can do what? Earn more money and use that income so you become rich. Now, let me state this, okay? You need to have a time frame on how long you're going to do these two jobs because you're not going to do two jobs for the rest of your life. This is going to be something that's going to be for a short period. It's going to be imperative that you're able to use that money to put that capital into having a hustle. Now, why am I saying you got to hustle? Well, I'm going to allude back to what I was saying before with your first job, right? And working a lot of hours. You want to condition your body to work for long periods of times. You're not just going to work 40 hours, you're going to work, 70, 80, 90, 100 hours a week for some months or even, let's say, some years. You're going to hustle so that you can eventually have your own business. And the reason why you want to hustle to have your own business is because you're going to start to learn how to accrue and acquire more responsibilities. When you're rich, truth be told, most people are rich because they acquire and take the initiative of getting more responsibilities. I want you to think about your job. If you have one, of course. And I want you to think about all the tasks that are associated with your job. Now, some tasks, they're easy and they're not annoying. There are some tasks that are easy, are annoying. Some tasks that are hard, not annoying. And then there are some tasks that are hard and annoying. Truth be told, rich people, they do a lot of hard tasks as well as hard annoying tasks and easy annoying tasks. For instance, let's take sales. If you haven't known already, If you try to acquire a job, you're already engaged in sales. Why? Because you're writing what? A resume, and essentially you're trying to do what? Market yourself and sell yourself on why that company should try to hire you. Okay. Now, it's easy, but that's annoying as well for most people. When you try to become rich, all you're doing is selling yourself and marketing yourself constantly. That is hard and annoying for most people. And for the people who enjoy selling themselves, that can be hard and not annoying, or easy and annoying. Okay? So it could be hard and not annoying, or it could be easy but annoying to a lot. Well, to some, for the rich people. That, if you can do those things, okay, get a job, get a second job, start a side hustle to transfer to a business, you are then on your way to having success. Now, similar to how all jobs aren't the same, all professions aren't the same, business, which I even consider a high level form of professionalism, that is not the same as well. Because you worked so hard accruing the income and money you have done to get, your business going from your side hustle, etc. This is where you have to get into scaling. I'm going to say this personally, okay? If you are in the healthcare field, it's going to be pretty hard to scale. Why? Because even though you may be skilled, you could only really service someone individually. Okay. So compare, let's say, a CNA versus a dog walker. There are dog walkers in New York City that are making $106,000, $116,000, etc. And you got people who are CNAs who are, actually taking care of old people and have to be delicate with them, that are getting paid minimum wage or less, and they have to go through a whole bunch of credentials. I want you to understand something, okay? This is not about being low skilled. It's about marketplace value, which is very much vague, and is going to be the determiner of how you're going to become rich. Okay. So you got your business, you're trying to scale. Then what? Well, that's where you're basically finished. Okay. You've already scaled, and now you're rich. That's it. So the goal is get a job, make more money from said job, get a second job or side hustle. And if you can't get a second job, go straight to the side hustle. From the side hustle, you go into the business, and from the business, you scale it up. So I want to give you a quick example of that. There's a lot of, content creators out there. There was a content creator that I've been watching for a little bit. Her name is Kaylee Renee. She does, I think, Twitch. She started in 2015, 2016. She's just been grinding it out from the beginning since she was a kid. And now in 2023, 7 years later, she has like around 500K followers, making bare minimum, let's say, 6 figures adjusted for inflation as of today. Now, she's a kid. Let's use a more adult example, okay? I knew of an individual, not really going to say their name, but they worked 2 jobs. Then from those 2 jobs, they opened their own handyman repair, that's what he called it, business. Scaled that out within 2 years. He hired more employees under him and taught them. And from there, he just increases his income every single year constantly. So that is all. That's how you become rich from a minimum wage job. Is not one to two, is not A to B, but there are multiple steps in between that will get you to that business. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. And that is all. Bye.